Hi everybody, I'm back again. It's Miss Penny. I'm here with Marengo-Union Library and we are here for another craft. I hope you guys are excited. This craft is going to be apples. We're going to make an apple tree and we get to paint. Yay! I know you big people are excited. So first thing I want you to do is protect your work spot. So whatever you're working on, if you're working on a table, cover it up with something that is okay to get dirty. Put on some clothes that are okay to get dirty, or put on a smock just in case you get paint on yourself. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, you might need, well, you will need some glue. So go ahead and grab yourself some glue. A glue stick will work just fine for this project, okay? And then we can go and make our apple tree. So you're going to have your instructions for your big person to read, and we're gonna make our apple tree. Yay! We're gonna use handprints. See how much painting we get to do? Fun! We love painting. Okay, first thing we wanna, oh, you know what? If your big person can either make sure there's a sink nearby, or if you have some wipes or a washcloth ready, that'll be important to wash off your hands in between your paint jobs, okay? So I have some wipes here. Hopefully that will wipe my hands good enough, otherwise I may be singing while I'm heading over to the sink. So we're gonna take our brown paper that's in your bag, and all you have to do is rip it into a long piece, however you want, because this is going to be our tree trunk, and tree trunks are not perfect. All tree trunks are differently shaped, so you just kind of rip it, and if you want to rip it into a few pieces you can, and then you can kind of like glue it together for your trunk, so you don't have to rip it into one piece if you don't want to. Okay, I'll show you how in a second. Okay, so I just kind of ripped, see, it's all wonky. I'm going to use that word, wonky. This is going to be too tall for my paper, so I'm just going to make it shorter. So I shortened it. Now I am going to put some glue on just one side of it. Open my glue, put some glue on just one side. Because if we put it on both sides, then one side will stick to the paper and then one side will be super sticky. All right, so there we go. Ta-da, tree trunk. Now if you ripped lots of little pieces, that's fine too, because then all you would do is take all your extra little pieces, and I'm gonna use this one because I don't want straight pieces, okay? And you just kind of glue them on there then, however you want, because what it'll do is kind of make your tree trunk a little bit like, it kind of has texture. Texture just means that your tree trunk has like, it feels bumpy. It's not just smooth, okay? So that will work too. See, now my tree trunk looks like, because if you feel the bark of a tree, and the bark of a tree is the tree trunk, it is rough, right? It doesn't feel soft and smooth. And so if you're doing that, like if you want to make your tree trunk like that, you could even crumple it and then kind of smooth it out a little bit. And you could do it like that too. So then it really is rough. Then you really, see, crumple it, smooth it a little bit, and then put it on there, see? And then it's really, you really have a really, and now my tree trunk really looks like it's got some texture. That's the word we're using. The word of the day, texture. So there we go. It's not a smooth surface. It looks and feels like, well, it doesn't feel like a tree trunk because it's not rough, but it doesn't feel smooth. So there's my tree trunk, finished, ready to go. What else does my tree need? You're right. You're so right. It needs some leaves. what we're going to use for leaves are, dun 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 dun, your hand. But I have a ring on and I'm just going to take that off. All right, your hand. And we have handy dandy paint in your kit. I'm going to paint the palm of my hand green. And I'm going to use that for my leaves. This is going to be the leaves of my tree. So, ooh, it's very cold, by the way. I don't know. Do you guys does it tickle you when you're painting your hand or when the big person's painting your hand? Does it tickle? It doesn't really tickle me, but it is actually very cold. When you're doing this part, you can decide, do I want one handprint or 2 or 3, or can I even fit 4? Your hands are going to be much smaller than mine, littler. My hand is bigger and your hands are littler. So you may be able to fit more leaf handprints than me. I'm just going to do 1, I think. Probably, because my hand is bigger. So let's find out. Let's find out together. How many handprints can Miss Penny make? Let's see. Ready? Up at the top of the tree here, that's where I'm going to put my handprint leaves. I'm going to take my hand and I am going to press it at the top. And my hand almost goes off the paper. So press it, and you want to make sure you have all your, maybe your big person can help if you need to. You're going to press all your fingers down and make sure that the palm here is pushed down really well. And then you're just going to pull it right off. And hopefully your tree trunk doesn't come off with it. And there you go. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and make another one because I think my hand worked well enough. So you might have to add more paint. That's fine. I'm using a sponge brush. When you're painting your whole entire hand like this, the sponge brushes work really well. Or if you have a big fat paintbrush, those will work really well too. The littler paintbrushes will take forever to paint your hand, even little hands. Okay, well let's do, I'm gonna go this way. You just kind of do it again. I angled my hand a little bit differently, see? And without painting again, I'm gonna go ahead and just do 1 more. Why not? There we go. Okay, the tree trunk keeps trying to come with my hand. There, how's that? I am now gonna see if wipes will take paint off of my hand. If I can even get them open. Probably not, but I'm gonna take them off, take the paint off as much as I can. And then after I'm finished here, I will go wash it in the sink. Just because, well, we have a video to make here. You don't want me to go wash my hand in the sink when I'm trying to be on a video, right? No, that's just silly. 1 more, and that is enough for now. And I'll wash it in the sink with soap and water, just like hopefully you will be doing later. Okay, it actually got most of it off. I do have a bit of a green tint to my hand now. Can you see? It's a little bit greenish. That is okay. I am all right with that. Okay, I'll wash it later. I'm just gonna use the towel to dry it off. Okay, so now I have the trunk of my tree and I have the leaves. Now, what did I say in the beginning of this video? Does anybody remember that we were making? Who remembers? Yes, oh, somebody was listening. We're making an apple tree, which means we need apples. Nice job. We are going to make yellow and red apples. So we're gonna open these paints up, open, and you're simply going to use fingers to make your apples, okay? So here we go. Dip a finger and put some apples wherever you want to put your apples. You can put your apples in the trees. Oh, that one. We'll just double apple that one. And if you want, you can even make them so that they fell all over on the ground. Because I don't know if any of you have ever been to an apple farm. But if you've been to an apple farm, there are apples on the ground. All over the ground, because the apples do fall out of the trees. Sometimes they just fall out, and sometimes, well, maybe animals help them out. there we go. Lots of apples in our tree. We just made an apple tree. So far, just yellow apples. That's good. So lots of apples. Take another wipe here. And clean off my finger, and I am going to make red apples now. There we go. This is fun. Here we go. Now red apples. And there we are. And that's all there is to this apple tree, guys. And then you want to let it dry, of course. You always let these dry. And we'll put some red apples on the ground. That's it, guys. Look at all the painting, though, that you get to do. And then if there's paint left over, you can just paint a picture. Right? Okay. I didn't put any on. Let's put some apples up high. You know, the apples don't just grow in there. There we are. Apple tree. If you want to, you or your big person can add stems to your apples when it's dry. It'd be easier to do when it's dry. It's going to be a little trickier when they're wet because you would probably use a marker and the marker will get stuck on the paint and then it'll make a mess. You won't have much of an apple tree because you'll have a mess. But that's it. You have just made an apple tree. Hopefully we can see these. I don't know because I haven't seen very many pictures being sent in, everybody. Hopefully, you know, it'd be great if you guys could just, you know, if you took a picture and you could send it in by email, you could send it into our Facebook page, you could even bring it in and show us. We would love to see that too. We would love to see anything. Yeah, that is our apple tree. Now, I want to, we also, because, you know, Miss Penny likes to send songs home too. So, apple tree song. This is honestly one of my favorite songs. I used to sing this all the time with my kiddos. Now they're too big. They don't appreciate it as much anymore, but you guys should have fun. Okay, are you ready? Let's sing the apple tree song. Okay, let's push this back a little bit because there's movements, guys. Are you ready? Okay, get your hands ready. Way up high in the apple tree, I spotted an apple smiling at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples, and was it good? And you can't see this, but look, I'm rubbing my belly. Was it good? I used to love singing that song with my kids. I don't know why, I just did. So I hope you guys sing that song at home. I hope you have fun doing it. If you watch this video, you know how to do it with the movements because the movements aren't on the paper. So let's do it one more time, okay? Because it's so fun. All right. Way up high in the apple tree, I spotted an apple smiling at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apple and was it good? Okay, I will see you guys later. I hope you have so much fun making an apple tree. I will see you guys next month for our next craft. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the library too. All right, have a great month, everybody. And I will see you in the fall because this month, on the 22nd, it will be officially fall. And you can ask your big person what that really means. And you can come into the library and get books to help explain what that means as well. Okay, bye everybody. Hope to see you soon.